Good evening, all my friends, and welcome now back to the channel today. Today we're going to discuss excretion, and we're going to discuss excretion wey no be microbiology topic per se. This one na biology, and na excretion we will discuss. Now, wetin excretion be? Excretion na the method wey many organisms or all living organisms dey use push out all the waste products wey dey for inside their body. As organisms dey live, they run through a lot of processes wey we dey call life processes. All these our reproduction, irritability, all these different things. And as they carry out all these life activities, they generate a lot of materials, and they generate wetin we dey call byproducts or waste products wey these living things need to remove all these products from within their system. So the process wey living things dey use remove all these things from their system na the process wey we dey call excretion. Now, different types of organisms dey excrete different types of materials. For an example, if na birds dey excrete majorly uric acid and urea. If na human beings dey excrete, or mammals dey excrete majorly urine and even sweat. All these ones. Now, our plants sef dey excrete wetin we dey call resins or tannins. These na substances wey the plants dey excrete. Birds dey excrete wetin we dey call uric acid or urea. So different organisms dey pass out different types of waste. Now, as we finish this one, we'll come talk about some of the structures wey different organisms dey use for their excretion. The first structure wey we will talk about na wetin we dey call contractile vacuole. Now, this contractile vacuole, we fit see am for inside different types of organisms wey we dey refer to as protozoans. So organisms like our euglena, like our paramecium, like our amoeba, all these organisms wey be say they be small protozoans, na many of them bin dey carry this contractile vacuole. And wetin the contractile vacuole dey do na say, as e dey inside that organism, e go dey absorb all the waste, all the materials wey the organism no need again. E go absorb them. Once the contractile vacuole don come reach in capacity wey be say e no fit absorb again, e go carry himself go jeje to the edge of the cell, and for that edge of the cell, e go remove eject all the materials, all the poisonous materials wey the cell no need again. Go eject am out from the body of the cell, go begin a new process again. So na this kind process na im make us begin dey call that structure contractile vacuole, because e go contract to push out all these materials wey e no need. And we dey find am inside paramecium and all these other organisms. The next one wey we discuss na flame cell. Flame cell na important structure wey dey for inside organisms wey we dey call flatworm. And this flame cell dey help flatworm to excrete any form of nitrogenous waste wey dey for inside this flatworm. E go help am remove all these forms of waste. And e dey important to know say this flame cell dey carry nucleus. Each flame cell carry im own nucleus. So we dey talk say na nucleated cell. This one dey important to know. The next one we will talk na nephridia. Nephridium na the wetin dey call am, the singular, while nephridia na the plural. Now, nephridia dey inside many different types of worms, and these worms dey carry all these nephridia. And for most of these worms wey we dey discuss na worms wey dey segmented. They get different segments for their body, and all of these segments dey carry this structure nephridia, and this nephridia will help them to excrete all the substances wey dey poisonous for their body. They go dey excrete these structures through the nephridium, and na mostly nitrogenous waste. This one dey important to know. Another structure wey organisms dey use na Malpighian tubules. And the organisms wey dey use these Malpighian tubules include our myriapoda, our centipedes, our millipedes, arachnida like our spiders. They dey carry these Malpighian tubules, and these Malpighian tubules dey start from inside the organism, and e go comot come get like holes for the body of the organism. So every form of waste wey the organism wan push out, e go dey push them out through these Malpighian tubules. So they dey very important to know. Now, for human beings and other higher animals, we get structure wey we dey call kidney. Human beings get two sets of kidney. Now, this kidney, the shape na like beans, so we dey call am bean-like structure. And wetin the kidney dey do na say the kidney dey filter blood. So e dey filter like half cup of blood for within 1 minute. The kidney go filter am. Now, the kidney get small millions of structures wey we dey call nephrons, and na these nephrons dey do the actual filtering of the blood. And if the kidney don't filter blood finish, wetin dey generate na wetin dey call urine. Urine go dey generated. Now this urine no be say the body go dey pass out the urine immediately. The body go store the urine for inside structure wey we dey call bladder. Now if this bladder don come full, reach in carrying capacity, e go come pass out all that fluid in the form of urine. And this na wetin humans and other mammals dey do. Now our plants too, remember say I been talk say plants too dey excrete, and they dey excrete using two major structures, stomata and lenticels. Stomata dey for leaves, while lenticels dey for the body of the stem of the plant. Now these two structures dey help plants to excrete all sorts of materials, and they go dey excrete am through moisture. If na excretion through the stomata, we dey call am transpiration. Water go dey lost from the leaves of the plant, we call am transpiration. But if na through the lenticels, we dey call am guttation. This one dey important for any student to know. So these na the structures wey many different organisms dey use for their respiration, for their excretion. Thank you for listening to this our content today. Please like our content, share our content, and subscribe to our channel. Have a wonderful day.